देख देख के गई। सो रहा है।
Good morning, students. Please make sure that your mics and videos are off. And meanwhile, let's wait for 5 minutes so that everyone could join the class.
ओके मैम।
Good evening, students. How are we today? Am I audible to everyone? Hello. Shubham, Shravani, Pritha, Paulmi, Janki, Paras. Am I audible? Okay, thank you, Paulmi, for replying. Why is there only 8 students present? Not 8, even 7. Uh, let's wait for a few minutes. However, meanwhile, just confirm your attendance, write present in the chat box. You can find chat box in down in the taskbar. Write present so that we can confirm that you are attending the class. Janki.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you confirm is my audio and video visible? Like is
Yes,
it
ma'am.
okay, okay. Please unmute yourself for a second. I will be presenting my screen. Just confirm if you are able to see it, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Janki, are you able to see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Students, I would like everyone to please confirm their attendance in the chat box. Okay, let's begin with the class. Good evening, everyone. My name is Sumedha. I am your English tutor, and my main job here is to teach you guys English. So it's very important that we follow some rules along the side. I hope that everybody is just, tired of me saying that it's very important for everyone to mute yourself and turn off their cameras throughout the session. In case you want to ask something, there are reactions and there you can react. Also, you can raise your hand and you can find these in the chat box in the taskbar. Okay, so you can react, you can thumbs up, you can raise your hand in case you want to ask something or you want to put something in between. Also, I hope you know that this platform is brought to you by Treecampus. It's a free online platform where you can learn
Good
anything
evening,
and
ma'am.
everything. Shravani, just let me finish my thing. Okay, you can ask and sorry, you can learn anything and everything. There are 3 sessions that takes place throughout the day. The very first is 1 p.m., which is the Bengali class. The second one is this 5 p.m. class where you are where you will be learning about English, and the 9 p.m. class is also another English class. Uh, because also I hope you know that every individual is allowed to take only one class throughout the day. So technically, if you are into this class, you're not allowed to attend any other class throughout the day. So please choose wisely and carefully, make up your mind with whom you want to teach and what do you want to learn, everything. Also, let's start. I'll remind everyone to confirm their attendance in the chat box. Janki, Paras, Polmi, Pritha, and everyone, rest of you, please mark present in the chat box. Okay, let's start with today's class. Today, the topic we will be learning about is asking questions in English, right? Every time we have this habit of answering things in English. However, every time I, as a teacher, ask you to answer the questions in English. But there is also important to ask questions in English. Like you should know how to ask questions in English. I've seen students who try to speak and construct the sentences together in order to ask me the question. However, still some of you lag behind. So this class is specifically to resolve that issue. Asking question in English, right? What is a question? A question is something we ask to get information. For example, what is your name? Where do you live? Every time there is somebody who raised their hand, my first ever, by default, it's a mechanism to say, okay, yes, Shravani, what is your question? Shravani, do you want to say something? Okay, Paras, do you want to say something? Am I audible, student?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Paras, is there anything you want to ask me?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so please lower your hand. I have done it. See, the very just just now you can observe that Paras and Shravani raised their hand, and my first impromptu was to ask them the question. And my question to them was, what is it? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Because clearly you are raising your hand. So when I am asking this question to them, it's a question where I want to ask them to get some information. Here, the information I want them to say is what is the problem and why were you interrupting the class? And if there is something important, I would love to hear it. Easy. One of the few example you could see on the slide are what is your name? Where do you live? Now, of course, every time we will choose a topic, there will be certain words that are associated with that topic. Today, we are learning about question words. So these are the words that you will use in order to ask questions in English. What, where, who, when, why, how. What is kya, where is kahan, who is kaun, when is kab, why is क्यों, how is कैसे, right? I hope I have made the Hindi translation easy for you.
Yes, ma'am.
When we use the word what, it is some of the question you can construct is what is your name? What do you like? You use the word what when you need to ask about something to an individual or a person. If we are using the word where and who, some of the example you can ask is where do you live? आप कहाँ रहते हो? Who is your best friend? कौन है आपका best friend? Using when, why, and how. Some of the examples could be when do you sleep? How? Why are you happy? How are you? Right? So when is कब? Why is क्यों? And how is कैसे?
K-A-O.
Avni, please mute yourself.
Okay, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Now I want everyone to raise their hand so that they could.
Good, good
Yes, so you
evening,
have to
ma'am.
read out the slide for me.
Ma'am, please show the slides before first, second, third.
Okay, this is the second slide.
Okay. And first slide, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Student, please raise your hand. Janki, can you read this slide for me?
Yes, ma'am. What is question? A question is something we ask to get information. Example, what is your name? Where do you live?
Okay. And could you please answer these questions?
My name is Janki. I live in Vadodara.
Okay. Very nice. Paras.
Yes, ma'am.
Paras, please read this slide for me and also make a sentence using every word.
Here are some question words. What, where, who, when, why, and how. What is your name? Where is living?
Paras, your voice is
How,
not audible. Okay, let's give this chance to Sonia.
Yes, ma'am.
Please read
Question.
out the slide and form sentences for using each question word, okay?
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Here are some question words. What is your name? What मतलब क्या है आपका नाम? Where do you live? Where do you from? मतलब आप कहाँ रहते हो? Okay. Who are you? मतलब आप कौन हो? When did you join this class? मतलब आप कब क्लास ज्वाइन किए? Am I right, ma'am?
Yes, perfect.
Okay.
However, Sonia, there's no need for translating in Hindi, okay? I have translated these words in Hindi only for the better
English.
communication and understanding.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay. Why are you learning English? Because my learning English is not good. So I'm learning English. How are you? I am fine. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, let's have student, please raise your hand. There are so many students. I have please some new students who I would really appreciate some new faces to raise their hand. Ankit, are you here with me?
yes, ma'am.
Can you please read the slide for me and form sentence using each question words?
What मतलब क्या? Dear मतलब
Okay, Ankit, you are not supposed to translate into Hindi. Read the slide for me and then make a sentence using these question words.
okay.
Okay? Kindly do it. Ankit, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please read the slide for me?
मैम मैं बोलूँ क्या?
Okay, Renuka, you're new to my class?
Yes, first day mamas.
Okay, Renuka, would you like to take this chance and read the slide for me?
Okay, what? What? First question, what? What is your name? My name is Renka. Where do you live? I'm. Where you from? Second question क्या है ना? I'm from Sinnar. Who are you? Who are you? I'm from. Who are you? I'm housewife.
Okay. Janki,
Yes, ma'am.
could you please read the slide for me and ask questions using these words?
Yes, ma'am. What is your age? Where is your place? Who are you? When you eat? Why are you read? How long your hair?
Very nice. Let's give Pritha, Polemy, are you with me?
Yes,
Ma'am.
ma'am. Hello.
Uh,
Good
yes.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening,
Okay.
Polemy. Is this your
Yes,
first class?
this
First
slide
day?
is. Yes, ma'am. This is my first.
Okay. Could you please read the slide and make sentences for me?
Okay. Here is some question. What? That's are what, where, who, when, how, and why. And the sentence are: what is your name? Where do you live? Who are you? When will you come? And why are you listening to me? And how are you? Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Very nice. Anshika, Pritha, are you guys able to hear my voice? Okay. VK, are you with me?
Read, ma'am.
Shravani, just a second. VK, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
VK? Student, is my VK, are you able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please read the slide and make sentences for me?
Okay. Question words. Here are some questions words. What? Where? Who? When? Why? How? What is your name? Where is your college? Who is your best friend? When do you get up? And why are you making noise? How are you?
Very nice. Let's have Shravani. Would you like to read the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
What, when, no, what, where, how, when, where, how. Their sentence.
Okay. And will you please make sentences for me?
What is your name? Where?
It's see, Shravani, it's not what, it's what.
What is your name?
Yes.
Where? Where? Where is? Where is you? Who? Who? How? When?
When?
मैम वेन का इस सब समझ में नहीं आ रहा है सिर्फ
Okay, when is kab?
वेन वेन आर यू मैम मैं आपको थोड़ी देर में बता दूं
Okay, Shravani, but please answer in English. Try to use English in the class, okay?
when when
Dayapati, have you already formed sentences for me?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. And
Oh,
what is your name? And where are you living? Who does this work? When will you come here at my home? Why are you doing this work continuously? And how would you go to the temple?
Very nice. Very nice, Devati. Let's go. Okay, I think everybody have gotten a chance to speak, right? Is there anyone who would like to take this chance?
Can I,
Okay.
ma'am?
Sonia, okay, please.
And what is your hobby? Okay, ma'am. And where were you?
Okay. Please continue.
Okay, ma'am. Uh, who who will will who are you? Uh, and when did you spend yesterday?
Hmm.
And why are you want more chocolate? And how are feeling today?
Okay, very nice. Please, student, lower
Thank you,
your
ma'am.
hand. Let's do the word of the day. Okay. So the basic word of the day today is ask, meaning to say something because you want an answer. Example is I asked my teacher a question. Some of See, this is the very usual thing you students do, right? You When you have question, you raise your hand and you ask me. I reply. So the word of the day is of course ask. Ask means you use this word when you want to say something, or when you want the other person to answer you. So you use the word ask. Another word of the day is, which is of course a complex word, it's curious. This word means wanting to know or learn something. So when you say that I'm curious to, learn English, it means that you deeply, deeply want to learn English, the subject English, right? So curious is a word जब आप उसके लिए I don't know the Hindi word, but the word is of course when you want to know and learn something really passionate, you have a real passion for it and a deep connection for it, then you use a word curious. So I can say I have a curiosity to know how to cook Italian cuisine, or I am curious to understand. I am curious to understand how astronaut land on different planets, let's say. Okay. So these are some of the examples, and I want a student to please everyone raise your hand. I will give a chance to you. Why is there so much less participation today? Like, what is it? Are you all tired, or is it because of the weekend fever? What is it? Call me.
Yes, ma'am.
Paul, can you please read the slide for me and form another example of your choice?
Okay, ma'am. First, word of the day in basic, what's act? Meaning to say something because you want an answer. Example, I asked my teacher a question. Some another example is I wanted to know. Sorry, ma'am. I wanted to ask some things about you. Yes.
Okay, very
It is
nice.
okay.
Very
Thank
nice,
you.
perfect. Welcome. Janki, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please read this slide for me and also make an example of your own choice?
Okay, ma'am. What cure is this? Ma'am,
Word
what you said?
today is curious.
Curious.
Q
Q
re
re
us.
us. Curious.
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 Very nice.
Meaning wanting to know or learn something. Example. See, my father is my father. No, I am curious about learning.
Okay, and what are you curious about learning specifically? Is there anything specific you are curious to learn? Janki,
Yes, ma'am.
I asked you a question. What are you curious to learn?
Curious to learn English.
English, not English, it's English.
English.
English, okay? And students, everyone who have a difficulty in pronouncing this word, please hear it again. Please make a focus over here. The word is pronounced at curious. So it's curious. Okay? If anybody have this problem of pronunciation, I would encourage them to take, to learn about phonics. Okay, what are phonics? You know, when you were small, I hope everybody, when you were learning and when you were, you know, when you were very small and your mother is trying to make you, pronounce words, somewhere she asks you to say sounds like a, e, a. Every consonant, every vowel have very different sounds. So if we take, for example, let's take an alphabet A. A has so many sounds. For example, A have apple. So in apple, it's a. Okay? Let's take aeroplane or airplane. Aeroplane have A. Aeroplane, airplane have a. So it's a, e. There are so many sounds attached to a single alphabet. So if you have this problem, it's a very, let's take, you can say it as an advice, or I would like to suggest you to take and understand phonics. And if everyone want to agree on this, I could also take 1 to 2 classes, especially on phonics. It will improve your pronunciation abilities. Phonics are very important when you are pronouncing any words. Okay. So is there
Yes,
anyone?
ma'am. I'm interested in that.
Does everyone come like are okay with me taking the phonics class, or is because phonics are very basic, like usually there is no need of taking phonics class, but if genuinely some student want, I would love to take a class or two maybe on this topic.
Ma'am,
Means
please
मतलब
Yes, ma'am.
request for arrangement of phonics classes, ma'am.
Okay, phonics, okay. Okay, let's okay, tomorrow is Friday, right? Okay, give me let's put Friday and Monday for the phonics class, okay? I'll prepare a detailed presentation and I will divide it into 2 halves so that you are not burdened with learning about phonics on a single day. So Friday and Monday is for phonics. Everyone, you can inform your peers. We will be learning about phonics. It's very easy. Some of you might have not know about this word, what phonics are, but it's basically the sounds, right? Just now I put an example like how a word.
हेलो मैम,
Yes, Shravani.
आपने देखो मुझे पूछा था व्हाट करने, देखो सेंटेंस बनाना था।
Well, first of all, please ask your question in English. Try to ask the questions in English, Shavni. It's not that difficult.
टीचर, मैम, तो आर
Yes.
दिस इज अ सेंटेंस। मैम आर दिस इज सेंटेंस।
Okay, so I asked you to make a sentence using the question word what?
हाँ, यस मैम।
Okay. Okay, do you want to say it?
यस मैम।
Okay, let's do one thing, Shravani. After I'm done with these word of the day, I'll go to that slide and I'll give chances to everyone, okay? Then you can also speak.
ओके मैम।
Okay. So, as I was saying, phonics are nothing but they are simple sounds, okay? Just like different alphabets have sounds, uh, you can actually see every alphabet have very different sounds. Okay, so of course we if as the majority is favoring that decision, we will be putting Friday and Monday for these phonics class. Okay, and I hope if you want to inform your friends, you can inform your friends. It's something that will improve your pronunciation skills. Okay, let's um let's go with okay, as I was explaining the word of the day, the complex word of the day is curious. Everyone who have a difficulty in pronouncing this word, the word stand is curious. Okay, the meaning of this word is wanting to know or learn something. Example, she is curious about animals, she's curious about birds, curious about a lot of things. If I have to take an example, I can make that I am curious to learn cooking. I am curious to learn Italian, the language of Italy, right? So different words, and let's give Ankit. Ankit, are you here with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please read the slide for me and make a sentence for me?
Word of the day, complex. Word है curious. Uh, any example? She is curious about French French की language.
Okay, very
It-
nice. Now, let's move on to this slide. Anyone who would love to, make sentences using this slide can raise their hand. Rest of you, please lower your hand. Let's go with Shravani. Shravani, Shravani, are you with me? Shravani. Okay. Paulmi, can you please read the slide for me?
Yes, miss. Using what examples are what is your name? What do you like? And activity, ask your friend a what question? What do you live or what do you from? Or is it okay, ma'am?
Yes. Can you please form a
Okay.
sentence? Renuka, I can see you are doing this, student. Please don't do it. Yes, Paulmi, please make a sentence using this word. What?
What do you live? What are you doing now?
Okay. Let's. Who
Okay,
is
thank
this?
you.
Please mute yourself. Okay. Sibha Prasad, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am, I am here.
Okay, why didn't you raise your hand?
Ma'am, I raised, it is unwittingly when raised, I don't know, ma'am.
Okay. Can you please read the slide for me and make two sentences for me using these words?
Where and who?
Yes.
Where are you going? And who is your best friend? Or um, where did you go yesterday?
Okay. And can you please read the slide for me also?
Okay, ma'am. Using where and who. Examples: where do you live? Who is your best friend? Activity: talk in pairs and ask.
Talk in
Pairs,
pairs.
pairs. Sorry, ma'am. Pairs.
Pairs. And what are
And
pairs?
pairs mean double.
Double. Couple.
Couple.
Right?
Yes,
A
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
couple.
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. Let's give.
Ma'am,
Yes.
I have a question, ma'am.
You have a question. Okay.
Regarding this phonics, is there any term a NATO? NATO means A for alpha, B for beta, such kind of this uh,
Netto.
NATO. I have no knowledge about this, but I just listen this term NATO.
Can you
NATO means
please
A for alpha, B for beta. When NATO is explain anybody, he sounds in such way: A for alpha, B for beta, in such way.
can you spell this word for me?
NATO.
Natu. Netto. Netu. Okay, this might be a sound in phonics. Are you saying that to me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. This could be a sound I am not aware of. I will get back to you tomorrow.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Ma'am,
Okay.
I just only listen only this term. I don't know about any details about it.
Okay. Okay. Wait. Are you saying that you just heard about this word and you want me how to pronounce it?
No, ma'am. NATO is a term.
Net net
Uh,
Natu.
and it is attached with phonetics.
Okay, I'll see into it. I am not aware of this term netu. Okay,
Okay,
I'll
ma'am.
see.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Shravani, please turn off your camera.
Okay, ma'am.
Uh, let's have Deepti. Deepti, you're very late to my class. What happened?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Your voice is your voice is not audible. Can you please write in the chat box? Okay, Deepti, there is a lot of noise coming from your background. Okay, let's have a different Sonia.
Yes, ma'am.
Please
Yes,
read the
ma'am.
slide for me.
Okay. Example. When do you sleep? I sleep at 9 o'clock sometime. Why are you why are you here? Because
You don't
I
sleep
am
in 9 o'clock. You sleep in the bed. You sleep at 9 o'clock or by 9 o'clock. You sleep by nine
by
o'clock.
okay, bye. Buy means to खरीदना होता ना मैम buy.
No. There are different buys, darling. There is a B. The buy खरीदना you saying it's buy buy, And the other by I am saying it's by.
Bye. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Why are you happy? Because uh, I give a new phone. मतलब I need phone you are giving. And how are you? I am fine.
Okay. And can you please make a sentence for me using all 3D, using these words?
Uh, when मतलब कब? Why मतलब क्यों? And
Yeah.
how?
Make a
And how?
sentence for me. Don't translate them in English.
Okay, ma'am. Means English में when did you sleep? Why are you happy? And how are you?
Okay. Let's go with the call me.
Yes, miss.
Call me, please read the slide for me.
Okay. First, using when, why, and how. These examples are: when do you sleep? And I sleep at 11 p.m. Yes, yes, ma'am.
No, please continue.
May I continue? Okay. Why are you happy? I am happy to see my family. And how are you? I am fine. And activities, I answer already all the sentences.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now make sentences using these question words.
When you will come? And why are you late? And how was your day? Yes, ma'am. Is it
Okay.
okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's come to the practice section. I want 3 students to raise their hand. So, Deepti, do you want to answer the first question?
MS. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is biryani, ma'am.
They are odds.
Hello.
Yes. Deepti, so sorry. Your voice is not audible. Let's give this chance to Janki.
Yes, ma'am.
Please answer these questions.
What is your favorite food? My favorite food is Chinese food. Where do you go to school? I go to school at 7 p.m. Why? How are you? How are you today? Today I am fine.
Okay. Shravani, student, please don't do this. Let's have Dayavati. Dayavati, do you want to answer these questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please
Uh,
answer it.
yeah. My favorite food is
No, first
green
read the
vegetable.
question and then answer it.
Okay, okay. And first question, what is your favorite food? My favorite food, green
It's not
vegetables
favorite.
like
See, wait. It's not favorite. It's Favorite.
Favorite.
Favorite. Nice.
Okay, favorite. Favorite. What is your favorite food? My favorite food is green vegetables like spinach, bottle gourds, and lady fingers, etc. And where do you go to school? I go to school at Station Purva Blaze to teach my students. And how are you today?
Okay.
I'm fine today.
Okay. Thank you. Janki, please answer these questions.
Okay, ma'am. My favorite food is Indian food. Where do you go to school? I go to school. Uh, um, Gayatri Vidyalaya. Uh, how are you today? Today is I'm fine.
Okay. Um. Okay. So, do you know your food? Okay. Janvi, would you like to tell me what is the difference between food and cuisine? You use the word Indian food. Why didn't you use the word Indian cuisine? Students, you don't even have these kind of questions in your mind. Okay, you want me to answer this question, or is there anyone who would take this opportunity and answer this?
Ma'am, what do you say that? What is different between?
What is the difference between food and cuisine? Just now you mentioned now that you like Indian food. Why don't you
Yes,
use Indian cuisine word?
because Indian food are different.
Okay. Uh, the difference between cuisine and food is anything. Food is dal, roti, chapatis, vegetables. However, when you say the word cuisine, it means that the food is prepared in a very specific cultural way. As in, if you talk about the Italian cuisine, right? Pasta, pizza are foods. However, when you say that you like Italian cuisine, it means pasta, pizza, which are cooked in an Italian way, are my favorite. Did we get this? Students, are you able to hear this?
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Okay. Thank you, Sibha.
Can you repeat once more?
Okay, I'll repeat. See,
No.
food is anything we are eating. Anything. Lekin, when we are talking about the word cuisine, it means that that food is prepared in a very specific culturally way or in a very different style of cooking. For example, let's say if we talk about Indian cuisine and Italian cuisine, you can see here we encourage to use spices like chili, cardamom, fenugreek, things like that, right? In Italian, they're not used to this thing. Their style of cuisine, their style of food are made in a very different manner. So when you're saying that I like Indian food, it's like food which is in India. Okay. However, if you like the Indian cuisine, you can say that I like Indian cuisine, and that means that you like things cooked in a Indian way. Was this difficult?
No, ma'am. Thank
No,
you.
ma'am, understand.
Okay. Okay, these are very basic things. You know, anybody could ask you why you use the word food and not the cuisine. So you can answer it. Okay, with this, we have come to the end of this class. I would revise once again. We talked about questions, how to question in English. We talked about some question words like what, when, how, why, right? You can use these words. Yes, Paul, me? You can
No,
hear me?
miss. Sorry, sir.
Okay. Okay. You can use these words to frame questions and ask questions in English, right? Okay, Deepti, no issues. Also, we talked about the different word of the day. The basic word of the day was ask. When you just want to ask something, you want to know about something. The other word was curious. It's pronounced as curious. And that word means when you're deeply passionate about something and you really want to know it. Okay? And with this, we have reached to the end of the class. Tomorrow we will be learning about phonics. Deepti, I think you might have missed that part of the class. Today, tomorrow, and Monday, we both are taking. We will be taking phonics. Like we will learn about phonics, and the majority wants to learn about phonics, so we have to go with the phonics. Phonics are nothing. It's the
Ma'am, I have one question.
yes.
Over, what is proper use of over?
What is proper use of?
Over, ma'am. O-V-E-R.
O-B-E-R, over.
O-V-E-R.
Over is over. Something is done. Something is finished. It has come to an end. For example,
Okay.
when I will say bye-bye, good evening, and I end the class, it's mean the class has over. The class is over.
Okay, ma'am.
समाप्त होना किसी चीज का is over. Okay. Tomorrow and Monday we will be taking phonics class. I have on.
Ma'am, sorry to disturb you. Without your consent, I just share a screenshot in chat box.
Okay.
There is a table of word.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what am I supposed to do? How about Sibha? We talk about phonics tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I was saying tomorrow and yes, Deepti, do you want to say something? So tomorrow and on Monday we will be taking about phonics. If anybody wants to join this class, other your other friends, you can just share the message, and we will be taking the phonics class. It's nothing, it's just different sound. It basically is the first step when you learn any language. So जब आपने हिंदी भी सीखी होगी, the first thing to learn a language is to learn about phonics, how the word sounds, how a different word, how a different alphabet, consonant, vowels have different sounds.
चैट बॉक्स में मैसेज भेजा देखो.
Yes, Shravani, what do you want to say?
मैम आपने मुझे बोला था मैं ले लूंगी आपका.
क्या बोला था?
आपने बोला था ना वो वर्ड्स का सेंटेंस बनाना है.
Okay, yes, and
वो लिया नहीं आपने आज.
because Shravani, you were misbehaving in the class and you were scribbling on the slide. That is the reason I didn't take your answer.
What is your name?
What is my name?
क्या बोल.
Okay, students, with this, we have come to the end. Tomorrow and Monday are phonics classes. Very easy, very simple. However, it might be difficult to understand. A little difficult. It's not difficult. It's just a little. It have details. You get it? What I'm saying? It have details, so it will take time. And with that, let's end this class. I wish you well for the rest of the day. Good evening and bye bye.
Good
Bye,
evening.